What's up guys, Jared with Drone Talk Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. Every Tuesday I'm dropping bite-sized videos for you talking all things drone, and today we're going to talk about some of the regulations involving drones, specifically here in Stillwater, Oklahoma and the state of Oklahoma, so stay tuned. Hey, what's up friends? Always great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate you guys reaching out to me, telling me that you're learning something, because that's essentially what I am trying to do with these videos, is teaching you guys about drones and how to operate them safely and really bring more awareness to the public about drones and how safe they really are and the regulations that help provide safety for us. And so we've been talking a lot about the FAA and all the rules around, flying drones recreationally and commercially, but I wanted to touch on another set of rules that we Oklahomans and Stillwater people have to abide by. So when you fly drones, there are the FAA rules that govern all drone operations in the US, and then you need to go about looking up your state laws and your local city laws, because it could be a little bit different. There could be some more restrictions potentially that you need to abide by, so it's in your best interest to go look those up. And so I wanted to give you a brief video on what that looks like here for Oklahoma. So there is one law on the book, I think it was written back in 2015 or 2016, it's House Bill 2599. And really this law is telling people not to fly over critical infrastructure. You can go online, Google House Bill 2599 for Oklahoma, and you can pull up the really lengthy bill, but essentially they don't want people flying over critical infrastructures. And I see people get into trouble with this a little bit, not from a legal standpoint, from just they don't know that they're committing an infraction when they're flying, and that's with flying over dams. Anytime people go fly lakes, fly around lakes, they want to fly over all the lake, and sometimes the dams are really cool areas to take photographs of. Well, according to this bill, a dam is a critical infrastructure, and so you need permission by the facility owner or operator to fly over that. But critical infrastructure defined in this bill is a whole list of different things. It's processing plants for gas and oil, it's trucking and freight plants, it's steel making plants, it's electrical, electrical plants and hydro plants and things like that. So there's a whole list of critical infrastructure that the state of Oklahoma has written to not allow people to fly over, and it's essentially for safety reasons. They don't want people, flying their drones over these areas, dropping a drone into a very critical area that is, operating with either gas or oil or electricity. And so you guys need to be aware of that when you're flying. I recently flew over there, over in Boomer Park here in Stillwater. There's a small section of Boomer Park that does allow approval to fly through the FAA. So I knew that I had to get approval through the FAA to fly there, but I also had to make sure that I was following the state law and not flying directly over the dam as well, because it's considered a critical infrastructure. So just something for you folks to know here in Stillwater if you're flying. Now switching gears over to the Stillwater ordinances. Remember, we have different ordinances per town, and that's no different for drones. And so we do have one on the books here. I think I'm gonna look it up real quick. I think it is 16-110. Let me look. Yes, 16-110. Unmanned aircraft system defined prohibitions, exemptions, and violations. If you Google that and look that up, you will, under section 3, prohibitions, I'm going to read this directly for you guys. It says, unless otherwise exempt under this section, UAS are prohibited from being deployed, launched, or flown in any airspace within 5 miles of the Stillwater Regional Airport without prior approval, according to the FAA rules, or within 1 mile or over any public event designated by resolution of the City of Stillwater. So again, the City of Stillwater is simply saying, look, if you're going to fly around Stillwater, you need to have prior authorization according to the FAA rules, which the FAA requires us to have prior authorization here to fly near the Stillwater Airport, and we've touched on that in a previous video. But then also within 1 mile of any designated event by the City of Stillwater. And so to give you guys an example of that, if you're going to fly here during homecoming, this is during the homecoming parade, that would probably be an event you should avoid flying within 1 mile of. And I bet you can guess why. Tons of people, tons of traffic. We don't want drones accidentally causing accidents at our parade. Another one would be the Christmas parade that the city of Stillwater hosts every year. They don't want people flying drones over any event where there's a congregation of people and accidents could happen. And it's less for the city to manage as well. They've got enough to manage, when they're putting those events on. Trying to manage the skies as well is another challenge, that cities have to take on, whether it's, drones or planes with the airport. And so that is the ordinance here that you need to be aware of when you are flying in the city of Stillwater. And so that's just a quick synopsis of the 2 drone laws that pertain to Oklahoma and to the city of Stillwater right here where we are at. So I wanted to make you guys very aware of that, because I had a couple students in class the other night ask me that specific question, hey, are there any specific rules here in Stillwater? And I touch on all this in more detail in our class. And so that's another thing, guys, I'm gonna put a plug in here. If you wanna learn more about drones, you can check out Meridian Technology Votech, and they are offering some drone education courses. They're also offering a basic flight course where we take you through learning how to fly a drone and the basic rules about recreational flying. They offer a test prep course where you can learn how to become a commercial pilot and take your test and pass it. And then they're also going to be offering an intro to drone photography course where you can learn how to become a drone photographer. And so I am subcontracting with Meridian to teach those courses. So if you guys are interested in that, check out their fall catalog, shoot me an email or comment if you want to know more about it, and just let me know. So again, guys, that's what our topic was today. I hope it was informational as always. And drop me a comment below or send me a message or shoot me an email. I love hearing from you guys, and we'll catch you guys next time for Drone Talk Tuesday.